Morning at the 22nd edition of the Culinary Art Food Expo that takes place from the 13th to the 15th of June this year, right here at the Bmich. This expo is organized by the Chefs Guild of Lanka with CDC Events and Travels as the professional exhibition organizer. East Asia's biggest food and hospitality show and culinary challenge. The expo showcases food products and services from the processing to the consuming stage, covering culinary, hospitality, and retail segments. Every aspect from the farm to the table will be represented at this expo. Lineup of culinary competitions and cookery demonstrations taking place as well. So you can be sure that at this year's edition, excitement in store for everyone engaged in the culinary world. With that being said, as we officially welcome all of you, it's time now for a few opening remarks as we get started with our inaugural invite to the lectern, the chairman of Chefs Guild of Lanka and Culinary Art Food Expo 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Chef Gerard Mendes.
Honorable Prime Minister, Madam Harini, diamond sponsor, Shiran Piris, platinum sponsor, Bernie, and all our diamond sponsors who are seated on stage today, all distinguished judges who have come here from 18 countries. We have 50 judges from 18 countries, and our immediate past president, Chef Thomas Douglas, guests, ladies and gentlemen, and all participants. So today, 3,000 food presentations and 2,000 chefs, 1,970 chefs that are taking part, and we have 181 hotels represented. So this has been a record ever since we started this event. If you happen to visit the event, there are different culinary competitions going on throughout the different days. And one thing is, we regret if there is any inconvenience caused with the construction that's going on at the moment. It was way above our control. We were not informed in advance. And we had a bit of a task trying to move the hall and also set up the marquees that you see outside, which was done basically in a week. And that was the time we had to get everything set. So if there's any inconvenience or anything, any shortage from our part, we would like to regret from our part and make sure. But the next year, we're looking forward to the new building that's coming up, and I'm sure we might be able to overcome the problems we face this year. I hope you enjoy the calendar Cafe 2025. Thank you.
Pleasure to be here this morning at the 22nd Culinary Art Food Expo, Cafe 2025, one of the most prominent culinary and hospitality events in South Asia. Let me begin by extending my warmest congratulations to the Chefs Guild of Sri Lanka for once again organizing this exceptional gathering that brings together culinary excellence, innovation, and community. What began as a modest initiative in 1988 has now grown into a platform that attracts more than 3,000 chefs, representing a vibrant and evolving culinary culture. This is more than an expo. It is a celebration of skill, heritage, collaboration, and the limitless creativity that food inspires. This year's edition, featuring 27 competition categories from Sri Lankan cuisine to patisserie, bakery, coffee, wine, spirits, and live hot cooking, is a testament to the breadth and depth of culinary talent in this country. I'm especially pleased to note the presence of 30 international judges from 16 countries, as well as 12 respected local judges. Their participation reflects the growing international recognition of Sri Lanka as a rising culinary destination. I come from a family of dedicated cooks and foodies, but I have to say that I learned my cooking mostly from women. All the great chefs in my family have been women. My mother, my grandmothers, my sister. And I look at the stage, I look at the table here, and I don't see very many female chefs in the country. And I think this is also something we need to really think about and really promote, because I think our home cooking and our women chefs, our cooks at home, really have developed art and tradition and their recipes that we really need to also protect and cherish, and give them a chance as well. If we are really serious about showcasing Sri Lankan cuisine and really taking our flavors to the world. Food is never just about nourishment. It is a powerful expression of culture, memory, identity, belonging, and home. All of us have had the experience when we are traveling abroad where we longed for like pol sambal and rice and a karola, badapu karola. We long for that, and with that smell, the flavors that inspire us and bring all memories of home. I think all of us have that in our own, all of us in our own way. There's something about home that we associate with a particular food. And that's the wonder of food, that it's not just something that you eat for nourishment, but it's something so much more. And what we really want is not only to promote this as tourism, but also to expand this culture for food within our own country, so that we also learn to experience this and to cherish mealtime, to cherish the sharing of food as special moments. I think these are important traditions and important customs and part of our hospitality, for which we are so well known, and part of what brings us together. Our country has culinary traditions that have drawn from so many diverse traditions and diverse backgrounds. And I think that's what makes our culinary experience and Sri Lankan food so special and so unique. To all the participants and visitors, I hope Cafe 2025 will be a space of inspiration, learning, and celebration. And of course, delicious discoveries. Thank you, and best wishes for a successful and enriching culinary food, Art Food Expo 2025. Thank you very much.
And with that, we once again extend our warmest appreciation. And with that, we formally inaugurate the exhibition with our Honorable Prime Minister. And with that, we come to the end of our inauguration ceremony. Thank you so much for joining us, and I wish you a productive and fulfilling 3 days ahead at Culinary Art.
And then also when you go to sit down.
For cooking dark chocolate kombucha. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's give it up as we would now like to warmly invite the Mr. Primit Sampath, the group head of sales, to come on board and present the dignitaries, of course, as to what this launch is. Once again, this is the Professional Dark Chocolate Kombucha Launch 2025. Launched back in 1964 with all of that rich heritage, today we are launching another product that is definitely going to give you the taste buds that you will be sizzling through.